Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to 14 kph or Karla's Power Hour. So, 14 kph is a 14-day series where I will answer 14 difficult business questions. These are the questions that are commonly asked to me whenever I go to a business seminar, whenever I go to my talks, or just meet people randomly. These are the most common questions that I usually get whenever people ask for advice from me about business. So whether you're a freelancer, you're running a business, or if you're an employee thinking of switching to freelancing or entrepreneurship, if you need a little help, if you need a lot of help, if you need some time to think, or if you need to think twice about certain decisions that you have to make for your company or for your business, then I will cover a lot of really important things in this 14-day series. So I will upload these videos every day for 14 days, every 6 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, so stay tuned. And on the 14th day, which is on September 18, my birthday, I have a very, very special announcement to make, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so let's start with today's 14 kph topic, where we will discuss if you should welcome a partner for your business. Should I welcome a partner, or when is the best time to partner up with someone? So let's talk about the issues. Most entrepreneurs will try to do it their way. They have their own ideas. They have their own path. They want it to be executed a certain way. They want their way. They want their way to do things, and they have an idea of how it should be in their heads. And sometimes it's difficult to let go of this sovereignty, of this sovereignty of the ideas and the decision making. Another issue is that most entrepreneurs have is, what about the income? So are you okay with splitting that with someone else? Or will the partner that you bring, would that person bring enough network or enough business for you to scale faster? Or will that person bring enough sales? Will that person help you become a better entrepreneur or more productive, so you can bring in more money and more income to the business? And of course, you should be okay with splitting that with the partner. If you're doing work 50-50, then it's just fair that you should also split the income 50-50. And another minor issue is that, should there be legalities involved? Are you prepared for it? So if you're at the end of the day, if you're gonna have a disagreement or something, or you have to dissolve, or if you have to part both ways, maybe your partner changed his or her mind, will you be able to deal with the legalities involved? Will you be able to part ways peacefully? And how do you go about it? So to get to your decision, let me tell you this: there's a lot of gray area. It's not really black or white. So if you say yes, that you agree to having a partner, it doesn't mean that you let your fear get ahead of you and think that, oh, what if it's chaotic? What if we have disagreements? What if we can't agree on anything? Or you can't also just think about the money, and just the money is like, oh, this is my income now, so if I'm splitting this with someone, my income will be half. Of course not. It doesn't work that way. And if you feel that it works that way, then you're stupid. So also saying no to a business partnership doesn't also mean that you will go crazy trying to do it alone, and you'll be depressed and you'll be overworked and burnt out. So you have options. Okay, so let me tell you where I'm coming from. I've started and founded a few businesses. I have 2 brick and mortar businesses. One is a gift shop and a gift delivery service where we sell bouquets, flowers, life-size teddy bears, cakes, cupcakes, jewelry, and all these gift items, and deliver it to a recipient. So customer pays us to deliver the gift, and the customer is paying us for the surprise or for the convenience of having that gift delivered to their significant other or their loved ones. My other brick and mortar business is a corporate events and PR agency, where we plan, execute, and do corporate events and campaigns, PR campaigns, out of home advertising for our corporate clients. Most of our clients are big corporations, multinational companies, and when they want to do a launch, do team building events, workshops, talks, conventions, they hire us to do the planning and execution. So both of these businesses are brick and mortar. We have a downtown office, we have all the legal papers, are 100% owned by me. So what I do so that I don't lose my head and try to pull my hair out every night is that I hire vice presidents to help me manage everything, and they're amazing people and very talented and smart and industrious. And under them, we also hire the personnel to 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 do the little day-to-day things. So those businesses are 100% owned and managed by me. So what I bring to the company is I'm focused on marketing and on client acquisition and public relations. So I act as the figurehead of the company, and people come to me and talk to me whenever they want to apply to work with us. So for my online businesses, one of my online businesses is I run and co-manage a virtual assistant and creative placement agency where we do matchmaking for virtual assistants, video editors, copywriters, transcriptionists, graphic artists to Western clients, or to just about anyone. Marketers, consultants, small business owners, or even high-level executives or freelancers. If they need some help with their business or with their day-to-day productivity, they can unload some of the tasks to a virtual assistant and buy themselves some freedom back, so they can focus on their company. So for that business, I have a partner who is LJ, who is an amazing network of online professionals here in the Philippines, and he has also been a virtual assistant for almost a decade, and he has also run a few successful online businesses. So just like in my other businesses, my strength is in marketing, sales, PR, and client acquisition. So for this business, I also do that part of the business. The other online business that I'm trying to scale is an Instagram shop where we sell engagement rings. So that is, as of now, 100% owned by me. So my advice for you is I'm gonna make it simple, but before I give my real advice, I want to let you know about what you should think first and what your options are. So first, you have to know your strengths and your weaknesses, and you have to be objective about it. So I know absolutely where I'm good at, and it has to be absolutely clear for you what you can do for your company. So you should know where you're best at, and where you're best at should be the only thing that you should be doing for your company. Everything else, there's a lot of options. First option is you can hire someone to do it. So you can hire someone to do all the other tasks for you, maybe a virtual assistant, maybe an actual office-based assistant, maybe some salespeople if you're not good at sales, an IT guy if you're not a very techie person, delivery personnel if you need things delivered. You don't have to do everything. So you can hire people to do it, and there are also different ways to hire. So you can hire full-time if you need someone who will report to you day to day, Monday to Friday most likely. You can hire part-time if you need someone who can report to you day to day but not all day. So if you only need someone, if you think that you only need to unload 4 hours of every day, 4 hours worth of work, then you can hire someone to do that. Another option for hiring is you can hire someone for retainer, where you can pay a professional set monthly fee to cover a certain amount of load or of work for a month, and then sometimes it's 4 hours, 8 hours of consulting, some documents. So I have a mix of these people in my company. I have full-time office people, some tasks I have for part-time, and on call. So in my gift shop, sometimes I have a set of people where I can call for a certain day, and then I also have some people on retainer, for example our corporate lawyer. So we don't need a lawyer to be at our office every day, but we do need someone who can always be there for us whenever we need to consult something legally. So Another option is for you to outsource. So you can also outsource some of the tasks, like the most common ones are bookkeeping and accounting, and probably some artwork. So if you need some artwork done but not all the time, you can maybe outsource it to an outsourcing site, or maybe hire a graphic designer on retainer. So you can hire part-time, full-time, or retainer, or you can outsource. So these are the options you have if you're not open to partnering up. So this is the way to do it if you wanna have full ownership of your company, if you trust yourself 100% to make the right decisions for your company, and most of all, if you know that you can focus only where you're best at. Okay, so now let's discuss the options or what are the things to consider when you're more open to partnering up. So first is that, as I discussed earlier, you have to be open to the decision making being 50-50, or you should be open to the fact that your decision might not be the best decision always for the company, and that you should hear someone's side as well, because this other person's best interest is also for the company, because that person's your partner. So you have to take a partner when you don't trust yourself anymore to make all the best decisions for the company. So if you know someone, or if you think that you need someone to think a certain way for your company, for the business, for some of the difficult decisions that you have to make, then definitely it's high time to consider a partner. No, it's not always perfect, but it's high time to consider one. Second one, of course, is about the capital, about the money. So if you need more money, if you picked a certain business where you need a lot of money to start, maybe a franchise, or maybe you need to buy some raw materials, you need to put down a huge down payment for the rent or something, then that's the time when you have to consider having a partner as well. But the partner also should be good for you, good for your company, and the partner should also bring value to the business, and should also believe in the business and the things that you sell, not just the product or the service, but the results that you're able to bring to your customer. Another thing to consider is that it's high time to consider getting a partner if you trust that person to have enough network, to bring in more customers, more new customers to your business. Because as we all know, one of the most difficult things about running a business and marketing a business is convincing people to try your product or your service for the first time. So if you find someone, or if you're having a bit of trouble selling your products or services, and you see someone who is a good fit to do the selling job or has a huge network, then you can maybe at first offer that person an affiliate program, or if that person is also interested in partnering up, maybe you can try to book that talk with that person. Lastly, you should, and this is I think one of the most important things, you should definitely consider partnering up when your gut tells you it's good to do so. So of course, there are a lot of businesses. I also started some businesses that have not really been successful, and in my head it was sometimes because I refused to partner with someone, and or my gut told me that something was wrong, but I still did it because maybe the numbers checked out. But you have to listen to your gut, and if your gut tells you that it's high time to consider a partner, and you know someone that you feel very strongly about with taking that someone to your business and welcoming that person to be a partner in your business, then the likelihood of that partnership being successful is also very high. So that's it for our 14 kph series for today, and I hope you enjoyed that, and see you tomorrow 6 p.m. for 14 kph day 2. Bye. Thank you.